the dreaded glitch in Madden, which basically might be the reason why. Tree pusher, top 100 player, I wiped the floor with him. You guys notice that? Tree pusher had no chance against me. If I got that video, and I'm going to show you guys that video. What I'm trying to figure out here is there a chance that these guys in the top 100 actually take time out their day to do this? Now, Tim the Savage, another one. Top 100 player who I stomped out. Now, I'm not saying I stomped out, but I'm saying, you know, he's a good friend of mine, but I beat him. And this is one of the rewards you get from doing all Madden first tier and so forth. You know, you get a free draft player. Now, if you could sell them, I would see more people doing it. But let's say right now we actually come out and we find a way that I can honestly say, what if half of the people I've beaten in the top 100 aren't really good gamers? Now, take a look at this video right here. Master Gamer explains to you exactly what it is that I did to him. And I did it to Master Gamer in the middle of the game, which I won't tell you how to do, but you're able to bag out of the game and give the other person a loss. Without actually taking a loss, you get the win. Now, I never show that video of me and Master Gamer because it didn't come down to the wire. He actually wiped the floor with me. After the first quarter, the game kind of got away from me. The guy had like dots on dots, and there was no way I could get to him and send the pressure like I wanted to. But what if a lot of these guys in the top 100, the trashy players, the players who I've played against, who all of a sudden out of nowhere, when they meet me, they've won like 600, 700 games, but they can't beat me? Have you ever wondered that? Have you ever played somebody in the top 100 and you wonder, how are you top 100? Now, the only person who I could say for sure who isn't doing this, Braden Thomas. Now, everybody remembers Braden Thomas. He's pretty trash, if you remember the guy. The guy couldn't score to save his life. But at the same time, we're looking at this and we're wondering, how are these guys that good? But when they run up against a random player who's not even in the top 100, now mind you, I'm in like the top 184 players or top 179, whichever one of these I'll show you guys. I have it posted at the end of the video. But how many players are out here dashboarding? And do you agree with dashboarding? Do you not like dashboarding? What if there was a situation where you could have dashboarded and gotten the easier opponent, and you could play that player in your Super Bowl, and you don't have to worry about anything because you're going to get the Super Bowl, you're going to get the player. But you made it to the Super Bowl, so I think you're entitled to that, right? Right? Well, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I don't know. But honestly, I don't see anything wrong with dashboarding. But at the same time, sooner than later, you run into somebody who actually can play and has a low-rated team. That's the biggest thing that I worried about. Like when players were dashboarding last year, when you ran into me and I had a full-blown budget team and my linebackers were tailor-made out of position, and I had, you know, out of position Megatron as my starting safety, you know, my team was like a 90 or an 89, and I was smashing players. It really didn't hold up against me that you thought that you can go up against me and beat me. But in the long run, you come off and you wonder, like, how many of these players are actually dashboarding, and how many of these guys dashboard nonstop. And I took this guy on because Mitch Trubisky was his best player. And as we see right there, what happens? There are a lot of guys who I can show you. Now, I know what a lot of people are thinking. Well, what if you've been dashboarding this whole time? Well, that would mean when I dashboard and I run into top 100 players, those top 100 players are trash then, right? Right? No. I dashboarded my last 3 seasons and one Super Bowl. One Super Bowl, even though I dashboarded 3 seasons. So I make it to the Super Bowl, but in reality, you know, I had one disconnect and then I had another guy use I don't know how he dashboarded in the middle of the game, but he did it. After I sacked him 6 times on one drive, he dashboarded. And this is what happened. Like, it went out and I received the loss. But take a look at these guys I'm playing with. Look at the all bronze team. If you come out and dashboard enough, you'll run into an all bronze team. Do you see this? An all bronze team. I'm playing a guy with nothing but bronze players, you guys. Now, this is abusing dashboard. Well, dashboarding is abusing, but at the same time, this is pure abuse of the dashboard. Pure abuse. Catch you guys next time. Wait, I want you guys to look at this. Star Lolete destroys his center. And I do believe a lot of people are doing this, but catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Let me know how you feel about dashboarding, because I don't